Let's talk about something most men don't even think about. If she's hesitant about finishing you with her mouth, or if she does it but seems less than enthusiastic, it might not be about technique or desire, it might be about taste. I'm Julia Rhodes, a sexual health specialist who spent over a decade teaching men how to improve every aspect of intimacy. And today, I'm breaking down something that rarely gets discussed: how what you eat directly affects how your body tastes during oral sex. Now, this isn't about shame, it's about biology. And when you understand how your diet influences flavor, you can make oral intimacy far more enjoyable for her, which means she'll want to do it more often. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to eat, what to avoid, and how long it takes for changes to actually show up. So let's start with the truth most men don't know. Your semen has a taste, and it's not always pleasant. Typically, it tastes slightly salty, bitter, or even chlorine-like with a faint sweetness underneath. That flavor comes from the chemical composition, mostly water, enzymes, sugars like fructose, and minerals. But here's the key. That composition changes based on what you put into your body. If you're eating garbage, drinking heavily, or staying dehydrated, you're concentrating those bitter, harsh flavors. If you're eating clean, staying hydrated, and consuming the right foods, you can actually shift the taste towards something milder, even slightly sweet. This isn't magic, it's biochemistry. And if you're realizing this is something you've never considered, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, because I break down the practical science that improves intimacy for men over 60. Not theory, but what actually works. So let's get into what actually makes a difference. Foods that improve the taste. These won't turn it into a dessert, but they can make it significantly less bitter and more tolerable, even mildly pleasant. Pineapple is the most talked about one, and for good reason. It contains natural sugars and enzymes that can make your semen taste sweeter and less harsh. It's not a myth. It actually works. Citrus fruits like oranges, lemons, and grapefruits help too. High water content and natural acidity neutralize some of the funky, bitter notes. Other fruits like kiwi, papaya, and berries do the same thing. They're sweet, juicy, and enzyme-rich, which all contribute to a cleaner flavor profile. Even things like cinnamon and peppermint can give it a less chemical edge. They won't overpower the taste, but they soften it. And here's the most important one: water. If you're dehydrated, everything gets concentrated. That means stronger, more bitter, more unpleasant. Stay hydrated and you dilute those harsh flavors naturally. Now, just as there are foods that help, there are foods that make things significantly worse. Foods that ruin the taste. If you want her to gag or avoid oral entirely, keep eating these. Red meat makes your body chemistry heavier and more sulfuric. It creates a pungent, almost rancid undertone that lingers. Garlic and onions? You won't just smell like them. You'll taste like them too, inside and out. Caffeine and alcohol are both dehydrating and add bitterness. If you're pounding coffee all day and drinking every night, you're making yourself taste worse. Cruciferous vegetables like broccoli, cabbage, and asparagus are sulfur-rich. That sulfur comes through in your bodily fluids, and it's not pleasant. So if you're serious about making oral more enjoyable for her, you need to adjust what you're putting into your body on a regular basis. But here's the question most men ask. How long does it actually take for diet changes to affect taste? Eating a slice of pineapple 15 minutes before sex? That's not doing anything. For your diet to genuinely shift the taste of your semen, you need consistency. At minimum, a full day of clean eating with plenty of water and fruit. Ideally, 2 to 3 days of maintaining a better diet for noticeable results. This isn't an instant fix. It's a lifestyle adjustment that pays off over time. So here's your protocol if you want to make this a priority. Start hydrating heavily at least 24 hours before intimacy. Aim for 8 to 10 glasses of water throughout the day. This alone will dilute bitterness and make everything less concentrated. Load up on fruits, especially pineapple, citrus, and berries. Eat them throughout the day leading up to when you anticipate being intimate. Fresh fruit, not juice. Juice is loaded with added sugars and doesn't have the same enzyme benefits. Cut out the bad stuff for at least 48 hours beforehand. No heavy red meat, no garlic or onions. Limit coffee to 1 cup in the morning if you need it, and skip alcohol entirely if possible. Add a bit of cinnamon or mint to your routine. A cinnamon stick in your tea or fresh mint leaves can subtly improve your overall body chemistry. And if you're someone who wants intimacy to be spontaneous and doesn't want to plan days ahead, then make these dietary habits a regular part of your life. Eat cleaner consistently. Stay hydrated daily. The better your baseline diet, the better you'll taste all the time. Now, I'd love to break down the exact biochemical pathways and more advanced optimization strategies, but platform restrictions limit how explicit I can get here. Those on my email list get the full unfiltered breakdown every week. No censoring, no holding back. If you want strategies that go deeper, the link's in the description and pinned in the comments. So, here's the bottom line. Most men never think about how their diet affects oral intimacy, but women notice. And if you make even small adjustments, more water, more fruit, less garbage, you make oral far more enjoyable for her. And when she enjoys it more, she wants to do it more. It's that simple. So here's what I want to know. Did you have any idea diet could affect this? Drop it in the comments below. I read everyone, and your feedback shapes what I create next. And if you want weekly strategies on performance, health, and intimacy that actually work for men over 60, make sure you're subscribed to this channel and join my free newsletter. Links are in the description and pinned in the comments. You're not too old to improve every aspect of intimacy. Small changes create big results. I'm Julia Rhodes. I'll see you in the next one.